Alrighty, y'all. Well, welcome back. So, day 12, main gaining. What? No lifting today. Today is our active rest day, and I'm out here on my second walk of the day to get us to that 10,000 steps. Did 4,000 this morning. Hung out around the house for a little bit, and then went out into the gym, did abs. So I hit our cable crunches, axe chops, leg raises. I did just 4 sets of each of 10. Nothing special today at all. A little less than my goal, but I wanted to take it a little easier with the way I've been feeling. And so, haven't had any of those electrolyte tabs today. And I didn't have any last night. And so far, actually feel a little more energetic, not so fatigued. So, I guess it is a big possibility that the new fatigue issues have been excessive electrolytes. But guess we'll really find out tomorrow when we go to hit chest if we're still weak. And, 2, 3 sets in, all of a sudden we are just super fatigued. But if we could get through tomorrow's workout and basically not feel like we've been hit by a bus, then and we're just back to the normal fatigue after 2 or 3 sets, and then it's a grind to just kind of finish, or exercises, I mean. And then it's just a grind to kind of finish out, the last 2 movements. Then we're kind of back to normal on that part. So, and then we'll see how that goes then. But today, nice 80-degree day, sunny. Fortunately, a little windy, but hey, at least it's not rainy here in New England for once, right? So, that, even with the extra fatigue and issues we've had this week, we had a successful 3 days of training. Well, I want to say a week, but our 3 training days, super successful so far. Even with the issues we're having. I'm sore. Still kind of don't feel completely recovered in the chest yet. Like, both pecs are actually still a little sore from our volume day. So we'll see what that leads into tomorrow. If we're a little sore or not when we go to start. But overall, awesome recovery day so far. Just kind of hanging out. Going to get this second walk finished up. And then I think sit out in the sun. Get a little extra sun going. Because I tell you what, it feels good. And it's not raining. So I am looking forward to a little bit of those days. But we getting it done. And I think we got to give credit to those who get out there and get it done, whether or not you kind of feel like crap or not. You can slow the pace down, you can cut your weight down, but you got to put in that effort, because that's what's going to make the progress. Because I saw a bunch of things on my TikTok the other day of people complaining, like, oh, like, I do 4,000 steps a day, and I eat 2,500 calories, but I can't lose any weight. It's like, well, I mean, you're like 5'5" and like 35% body fat. Like, you're probably not in a deficit. And the amount of cardio you're doing isn't enough. Because, I mean, being 5'5", your calorie consumption is going to be pretty low, what you're trying to shoot for there. Even at maintenance, like, I'm just about 6 foot. I'm 200 pounds. Maintenance for me is just shy of 2,500. My deficit, I'm looking at 2,100, 2,000. I'm still 21% body fat, so that adds up quite quickly on how low your caloric necessity kind of needs to be. But yeah, it is what it is. Some people just can't put in the work, and they come up with excuses to not do it. So that's probably the bigger issue, is people like to just think of reasons why not to do what they got to do to achieve their goals. And that seems to be more of the problem. So it is what it is. Not everyone has the mindset to push themselves. And I guess, that kind of comes into, like, do you have friends that'll help you? Do you have a coach that'll help you? Or are you just trying to do it on your own? Because that also makes a pretty big difference. Me, I'm doing it on my own. No one pushes me to get my exercise done or eat clean or anything like that. And I tell you what, sometimes I really just don't want to follow it. But I think about what I want as an end goal versus, say, that cheeseburger or something. That does tend to help quite a bit. But not always. Not always. So I do try to reward myself enough to where when those thoughts do come in, it's a little easier to deal with them and work with them, because it's like, only got like 1 or 2 more days. And then I can, have a refeed meal or something. And that helps quite a bit. So you got to be rewardful within your plan. Otherwise, you're never going to reap the big benefits of it, really. And that seems to also be a big issue, is if you're too strict to what you're trying to do, you're going to make it a lot harder on yourself than it needs to be. So make sure as you make progress, you're rewarding yourself for making that progress. But that, guys, getting back to the house. So I am 9,700 steps so far for the day, and it's only like 3:30. So we will definitely break 10,000. So with that, make sure you're out there working towards your goals, getting your stuff done. Most of all, just don't be a lazy fuck.